So on your podcast or on your journey to help men, what are some of the things that the men usually come to you struggling with? Is it mostly just accepting rejection?
It's mostly, well, how to get over the fear of rejection.
Yeah.
And what do I say to girls? Which is one of the reasons why my podcast is called How to Talk to Girls. Because that is one of the biggest problems that guys have, is like, what do I say? Because they know something has to happen. They see a girl and they need to go talk to her, right? That's the logical step. But they're saying, well, what do I say? What am I supposed to say to this person? And how come I see that guy go over there and he gets the girl? And what do I say? So that's a big one. What do I say? How do I get over the fear of rejection or the fear of talking to women? Basically the same idea. Mm-hmm. And then another big problem is I work with guys so the sector of guys that are not shy that I work with, who say, oh, I'm getting lots of dates. Like Tripp, I get plenty of dates online. I'm getting dates. I'm even meeting women through friends, not a problem, but I can't get past that first or second date. So it's it's the idea of, I can't get a woman to be continuously interested in me past the first or second date. So you gotta
brush your teeth. Make sure you brush your teeth. It's
brushing your teeth is a great tip. It's a great tip. Yes.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's it. Those are the biggest problems that I work on with guys. And it usually comes down to building confidence through repetition and understanding how attraction works. How does a woman feel attracted to a man? Okay. And the problem with both men and women is we have a problem. So we have something, we're experiencing something.
Yeah.
So we're assuming that everyone's experiencing that. So what's happening is men and women both don't understand how attraction works, because they're thinking it's exactly like how attraction works for them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. So through that lens, what do women think is happening with men? Do you think?
Well, okay, so I'll spell it all out. So women are more attracted to the behavioral cues of a man.
Yeah.
And men are more attracted to the physical cues of a woman.
Yeah.
This is not opinion, by the way. There are studies that have shown that this is how attraction and sexual attraction work.
Right.
Okay. So what's happening is, a woman might, so for example, a woman might say to a guy, give him a tip and say, oh, just like be confident and just kind of like put on some cologne and brush your teeth and those things and just talk to her, and you should be fine. That doesn't work.
Just talk to her.
Just talk to her.
If it's meant to be, it will be.
Exactly. Exactly. And then a man
it's all about your energy.
Very non-specific advice.
That's why you got to go to Tripp.
That's what I say. Okay. So I love these sound effects. Men, they think that because they're attracted to a woman's looks.
Yeah.
They think that it's all about looks. And I thought that for a long time too. So men think I got to be really physically attractive to attract a woman, which by the way is very true.
Yeah.
Women are attracted to men because of what they look like, but it's not the whole picture, and men think it's the whole picture. Yeah. So my job as a coach, as a dating coach for guys, is to open up their minds and help them understand that attraction is not just about what you look like. And the good news is there's things that you can do to change your behaviors that make it more attractive, that make the guy more attractive to a woman.
Okay. So give me an example of attractive behavior that men today, tell the audience, as a man, what you can start doing today. What's a behavior that makes you more attractive?
I would say assertiveness is more attractive.
Okay.
Versus passivity.
Okay.
So a lot of guys are very passive.
Okay.
They're not opinionated, very agreeable.
Okay.
Too nice, too accommodating.
Yeah.
passive in the sense they won't even take action. They won't go approach the girl. They won't ask her out. They'll text them for hours. They won't even make any sort of move.
Okay.
So they're very passive.
So no, go ahead. You're going to say something?
So I was just going to say, on the opposite end, assertiveness is what women are attracted to, taking the lead. Mm-hmm. And you can do that through going over, talking to a woman, starting the conversation, having really good eye contact, leading the conversation, mm-hmm. being opinionated, not being afraid to share your actual thoughts and opinions on the things in the world, whatever they may be, and taking the lead to get her on a date, making the date happen, telling her where to go, when you're doing it, going from there, leading the sex, leading the relationship, all assertive behavior. Now, is that going to be the only thing you need to do? And then all of a sudden, you do that and all these women are coming and clawing all over you? No, but that is a big step. And that's one of the biggest things that guys are missing.
I agree with you, and I think the challenge also in this pursuit is, even if they master that, the challenge is now, is that who you will naturally be for the remainder of the relationship if you get in that relationship?
Correct. You're very how do you need to be that guy?
So how do you navigate that with the men that come to you? Because I would imagine that sometimes men who struggle to get the type of woman that they want, there's a innate embedded character flaw that they have to work through, regardless of how great their pickup game is, right? So how do you navigate that with the men that come for coaching, or is that not part of the repertoire?
It is part of the repertoire. I would say it comes from theory and practice, right? So that's a way to teach. So you teach the theory and then you teach the practice. So the theory is what we went over just a second ago. Well, actually I went over both theory and practice, but first they have to understand the theory of understanding this is how it works. Okay. So they have to really understand, and it's very counterintuitive. So it could take months to really understand and really be aware of how attraction works, because it's going to unravel a lot of things in their mind, and it's going to challenge a lot of their older beliefs of what they thought attraction was and how it works. So that's kind of like step one. Okay. And then step two is the repetition part and the practice part. Kind of when I said earlier, it's like, okay, we got to get you actually now into going over, approaching women, swiping, taking the lead. This is how you text. This is what you say. This is how you set up the date. This is how you set up the second date. This is how you physically escalate with the woman, and getting them into the repetitions of it all.